Hi everyone, and welcome back to another keto video. Today's going to be a little different. I'm not doing an eating show. I'm not doing any recipe today. Sorry about that. But I do have some great ones coming on Saturday and Sunday. But today I just wanted to kind of just talk about keto. I'm getting new subscribers, people asking questions, and I always like to just let people know exactly how keto works, what it does to the body, and all of that, and kind of just explain the food you eat and all of that. So I thought that would be nice. I know my old subscribers know all of this, but still you'll gain some knowledge in this video. So in November this year will be 4 years that I've been keto. No, it didn't take me 4 years to lose my weight. I lost it in the first about 16 months. I'm going to go over that with you guys because I keep telling you guys 13 to 14 months, but I'll explain that to you. But anyways, no, it didn't take me 4 years. I lost all my weight in the first about 16 months. And I went into maintenance mode for a while, about a year and a half. Yeah, about a year and a half. And then I went to a point where I wanted to lose a little bit more. You know, I want to be a normal BMI. You know, there's a range in BMI. For me, my brother was telling me my range, I believe, for a BMI is 18 to 24. 24 is the high end of a BMI for anybody. 18 would be great for me. And my weight should be, I think he said 108 to 128. Okay, that would be a good weight for me. Right in between there would be a great weight for me. So, because I am only 5'4", so when I do say, I know that I'm thin, but I'm trying to lose more, and I have people come in and say, well, why are you trying to lose more? You're thin enough. Okay, I am a 24 BMI right now. That is the high end of a BMI. I am a normal weight. I am not obese. I am not overweight. I am a normal weight, but it's the high end of BMI. I'd like to be a little smaller. Now, I don't want to be as small as 108 pounds, but I'd like to be around 125 to 128, which would put me at around a 22 to a 22 BMI. And that's what I want to be. That's more of the goal I'm shooting for now. In the very beginning, my goal was to get to 160 pounds. I thought, well, there's no way I'm going to be able to even do that. So I shoot it for 160 pounds. I started at almost 290 pounds. My heaviest, I was there right at 298. I was almost 300 pounds. When I started keto, though, I was about like 285. So still very close to the 290 mark, almost 300 pounds at 5'4". I was a round ball. I told myself maybe I could get to the 160, you know, laugh it off. I had done many diets in my life, lost weight. Never ever did I ever even see 160. So I thought I'll do 160. When I got to 160 in 13 months, I was pretty happy with my weight and everything. But my brother, who teaches this professionally, and my keto doctor and my nutritionist, that being said, when I tell you guys this information, I'm bringing it to you by professionals, okay? But anyways, my brother was talking to me and said, you know, you can lose more. And he was explaining the BMIs to me and all that. You know, my brother got to a healthy weight. He lost all of his weight in the first 5 months doing keto because he did it correctly. And I'll go over that with you guys. He did it and used his body fat instead of eating the high fat foods. And we'll go over that for you new subscribers. But anyways, he said to me, you know, there's such a thing as a BMI. Now, I knew about BMI, but never really paid attention to it. So he said, you know, you can lose even more and get to a healthy weight, healthy BMI. Healthy weight means a normal BMI. So I said, really? So I went back into diet mode. Then I really went hardcore because I used my body fat a lot more then. And within like 2.5 to 3 more months, I got down to 139. I was thrilled there. I said, that's it. I'm going to stop right here. I am a healthy BMI. I'm 24 exactly. Now, not at that point understanding BMIs yet, which 24 was high. I just thought 24 was normal. I didn't know there was a range for BMIs too. So I stopped at 139. I was very happy at 139. My doctor was very happy with my weight and all of that. I was not considered overweight anymore. So I just decided, you know, I would just stop right there. So I went into maintenance mode. And I love maintenance keto. Man, I could eat up to 2,000 calories in my small frame and not gain any weight. I love it. That's when I would have increased all the fats and all of that. The good healthy fats, though. Sorry if the lighting keeps changing. I'm sitting in front of the window. But that's when you would increase good healthy fats, which is nuts, avocado, olive oil, coconut oil, avocado oil, MCT oil. Now, I know those are all the oils, but like eggs, red meat, butter, you know, you want to use real butter, things like that. Those are the things that you're going to eat and they're going to taste great and you're going to love them, okay? And good, healthy fats for your body. Just amazing. So I maintained out, for about a year and a half, and I started to learn a little bit more. Was talking to my doctors. My brother learned a little bit more about BMIs. I want to be more of a 22 BMI, and that's why you guys notice I've been doing egg fasting. Like in the last probably like 8 months, I've been off and on, going into maintenance mode, going back out and losing weight, trying to lose more weight, using my body fat again, doing egg fasting, 1 meal a day and all of that. And I've been doing great. I'm down to 133, which is amazing because, I had gotten up to, if you recently watched some of my videos, when I first moved into my brother's here, I got up to 152. I had a couple cheat days and just wasn't really doing good. I was eating high maintenance keto and I just wasn't getting the weight off. So at 152 down to 133 in such a short time is very amazing. I'm very proud of myself and I'm very close to the 120s. I'm super excited about that. And I am going to show you guys in November. I was going to do it today, but I decided I'm going to wait till November. None of you guys really got to see my journey other than towards the end here. You've got to see me lose a little bit more weight, but you never got to see the entire journey. You see a photo of me at my heaviest and you see a photo of me, at my smallest. I'm going to show you my journey. I never did record it, but I did photos throughout my whole journey. I did photos. So I'm going to show you guys that. I'm going to show you as I was slowly transforming and losing weight. Now, I want you to study when you see that video, which will be my 4-year anniversary on keto. Not 4 years of losing weight. So you guys know it didn't take me 4 years to lose it. I just am going to be keto for life. It's a lifetime commitment for me. And it should be for anybody. When you start something new, it should be for life because it's not magical. You don't lose all your weight and go back to the way you're eating and keep it off. I've tried many diets, lost the weight, and gained it right back when I tried that. So this is a lifetime commitment for me. I put this, my all into this. So when I show you that, it'll be my 4-year anniversary. I'm going to show you photos. I'm going to do a slideshow. Really look at the photos. Look at how things changed in my face. How in the beginning, when you see my face, I had so much rosacea and just looked tired and my eyes were small and dark and they're so bright-eyed as time went on. They got brighter and the skin got better. You're going to notice my arms had the wrinkles in it from as I was losing, getting loose skin and all of that. Still had fat in there. The fat was hanging, all of that. I showed you guys I still do have a little bit more left on my arms, but nothing terrible or tremendous compared to what it was. It's when you lose weight, you're going to have loose skin. I lost over 150 pounds. You're going to have loose skin. But don't not do a diet because of that, because keto is wonderful. Keto, intermittent fasting, and fasting will eat away at those cells. That's all loose skin is cells. But when it's hanging like this, proves right here to me that I still have fat to lose. I still do. When you can grab it, that's fat. When you can just pull the skin, like in areas here where I'm pulling, that is loose. That's loose skin now. And that's what's tightening. I mean, look at how it goes right back. And it wasn't like that. If you look back at videos of mine, you're going to notice that in my transformation when I load that in November. I know it's quite a ways out, but I want to do it for the 4-year. Study those, push pause on them. Look at the way my arms look, the way I sit now, and look at photos of me, the way you've seen it. You've seen all the wrinkles and everything in there. So things have really transformed for me. It's just amazing. When I maintenanced out at 139, I was a size 9 to 10. And I didn't lose any more weight in a year and a half, but yet I went down to a size 2. So I was still losing inches, eating 2,000 calories a day. I was still losing inches. And because I was doing intermittent fasting and the fasting and all that, I was losing the dead cells, inside of you. My skin was getting better. So look at all of that. You'll see my eyes got brighter. My skin got better. My skin on my arms got better. You could see I was losing, yet I was maintaining weight and I was still losing inches. There's a picture of me holding up where I first started. I had done the measurements with a tape measure. You'll see that. I've got it like sitting on a bench, and then next to it is the belt I was currently wearing to show the size. And then I have it around me and pulling it out to show you guys how much I had lost, how many inches. It's absolutely incredible how inches will continue to come off even in maintenance mode. I love ketogenic. I love it. So that's what you're going to see. But yeah, study the photos. Look at the transformation. Look at the difference. I don't have any makeup on today. Sorry about that. But there's lots of photos where I didn't even have any makeup on. And look at how great the skin was getting. The eyes were brighter. Like just things were changing. Keto is so amazing for you. The bad thing about our world is carbs. Carbs are destroying our world. They're causing the arteries to clog. There's proof now that fat does not clog arteries. High cholesterol does not cause arteries to clog, especially if you are doing ketogenic. Your LDL cholesterol level is going to raise. And if you watch Dr. Berg's video that he just recently did with a cardiologist of 30 years, he talks about the ketogenic and how the LDL, and everybody that he treats, he teaches keto and wants people to do it. The LDL goes up, and the reason for that is it protects our liver and our body. So when a doctor tries to get you, if you are doing keto and he tries to get you to do a cholesterol med, do the studying yourself. If your levels drop too low, your LDL drops too low when doing ketogenic, it can be very dangerous. It won't protect your liver, won't keep you from sicknesses, and that's what keto does. It also will raise your white blood cell count so that you will be healthier, you will not get sick as much. Carbs are just absolutely horrible for us, and especially the carbs in our generation are horrible, okay? So, but high cholesterol levels like the LDL and stuff like that will not cause you to have clogged arteries. And they're proving that every day now. Watch that video. Like I said, Dr. Berg is talking to a 30-year cardiologist and he explains all that. I loved that video because my doctor tried to get me to go on a cholesterol med when he saw my LDL had raised up a little bit. Well, that was during my egg fast, 9 days egg fasting. Went in on the 10th day, did blood work. I told you guys all of that. If you haven't seen that, you're new. I did an egg fast and then I went in to do blood work. I was seeing my heart doctor. I have a heart condition. It was just an annual visit. And he just wanted to check, cholesterol levels and all that. And when I went in, he was a little concerned. I said, well, I just egg fasted for 9 days. I never eat eggs. I ate 6 eggs a day for 9 days. And then I came in on the 10th day and did the blood draw. So my brother was explaining to me that's why your levels went up, but it was nothing bad, nothing terrible. But right away, he wanted to put me on a cholesterol med. He said, I don't like that your LDL is a little bit raised. And I said, well, I did egg fast. And I didn't know at that point that the LDL is supposed to be up. Now, he is not a keto expert, okay? He doesn't know a lot about keto, my heart doctor. I wish he did. But anyway, so he was trying to get me to take it. Well, I went home with it, didn't take it, waited a few days. I'm a big prayer warrior. I prayed to God. I said, God, I need some kind of sign if I should take this. I don't know what to do. I don't want to take it. My brother kept telling me, you don't need it. Cholesterol levels are fine. I've seen you. I've read all your stuff. You're fine. You're supposed to be higher. But of course, I just wanted more confirmation from the good Lord. So I asked God. The next day is when I seen that Dr. Berg video come up and I got my confirmation right there. Do not take that pill. He said, I try to get people away from meds, that he sees people that are taking meds, their cholesterol's dropping too low, the LDL, like going to the 30s where they say they want you at, and their arteries are clogging and everything. He said when he sees people that eat carbs, their arteries are clogged. When he sees people that do the ketogenic, even women in their 80s and 90s have beautiful arteries. So he said it has nothing to do with that. Definitely watch that video. In fact, if I get a chance, I'll link it down in this box for you guys so you can go watch it and find it. It'll be real easy to find it. I'll link it right down in this box and watch that and study it. So before a doctor tells you if you are keto, your cholesterol levels are raising, make sure you watch that video. Watch other videos on cholesterol levels on ketogenic, because when our bodies produce ketones, our levels will raise a little bit for the LDL. And my overall cholesterol was a little bit up too, but I had 8 eggs for 9 days. Okay, if I went and did a test now, I've looked back at all mine. I've had six blood readings done since doing ketogenic, and none of them were above that. It was just because I was egg fasting. So I knew that's what it was. But again, I wanted the confirmation. So definitely do the studying yourself. Like I always say, check with your doctor before starting any diet regimen. But because I'm not an expert, but I deal with experts. So when I bring it to you, I'm bringing it, the proper way. But definitely still check with your doctor on everything. But yeah, I threw that bottle away and I'm not turning back. I'm not going to take it. My level was not even that high. My brother explained everything. That, gave me the confirmation from the good Lord that it would have caused problems for me. Liver damage, probably, things like that. Because when you have ketones in your body, we need the levels to be higher. I guess that's what protects us. I didn't even know that. It protects our liver. It protects our body from getting hurt. That's why it goes up. Our body does amazing things to it when you are eating healthy to protect you. So that being said, that's another thing that, I'm learning as I go along in this diet. It's just an absolute amazing way of life. Everything changed. I had high cholesterol, high triglycerides, and now I'm talking about high, okay, where yes, I would need medication. High blood pressure, sugar levels were high. I was pre-diabetic. I didn't feel good. I had PCOS. I had, other issues, IBS. I had everything. I have cured and mended everything. I am off 18 medications. I was taking 18 medications for my heart and for other things, for the cholesterol, for this, for that. I'm off all of those meds since doing keto, and they came off in the first 4 to 6 months of doing keto. That's how fast my body changed. how fast it changed. They had to take them away because I was getting too healthy and I was literally feeling weak, dizzy, just like really bad. They did blood work, so they started taking all these meds for me, you guys. Oh, it was amazing to get rid of all these medications, and my heart was improving so much. The heart condition is from way back when I first had my son. It's called postpartum cardiomyopathy. I developed a heart condition that was only functioning at 8% in the beginning. It was my upper left ventricle was double the size, and it was only pumping at my ejection fraction, is what they call it, was only pumping at 8%. Now I am almost 50% today, which is amazing. Normal people are 50 to 55. I pump at about 45 and almost completely back to normal, which is amazing. But it took all those years of just medication keeping me and maintaining me until I started keto. Now I'm off all these meds and improving my heart on its own. Yes, it did go up. The number did go up, but I think the highest I ever got to was like 25. Okay, but since doing keto, my heart's improved, just everything. It's just overall amazing what it does to you. It can change everything. Study, read about it, read all the benefits that keto will do for you. It is like they ate in our ancestor days, our, Bible times when people lived long, healthy lives. There weren't doctors and all that. Now, do I believe in doctors? Yes, I believe we need doctors for your overall check. Just make sure, women have mammograms, pap smears, men need to have their cancer checks. You need to go in for annually just to have a visit done, do blood work. I believe in doctors for all of that. I don't believe they're trying to hurt you in any way, but I believe that they're going to promote medications because that's how they get their money. They need people to be sick so they have a job and stuff like that. They don't want you to be sick, and that's not what I'm saying. But understand, it's almost like they call them like drug dealing doctors, and that's what I say too. I have an amazing doctor, amazing, nutritionist and all that. I believe in doctors and all that. I believe they need to be here for surgeons, all of that. I believe in that. But I'm just saying that sometimes do a lot of studying yourself and learn some things yourself too, along with what your doctor tells you, and then make an educated decision. The doctor I was dealing with in the beginning told me absolutely not. Keto is so bad. I did it anyways, and I'm completely healthy now. And the doctor I see says, yes, I would recommend you do this for life. Even my heart doctor said do it for life. And none of these, he wasn't an expert, or the doctor I was seeing before that told me not to do it, just like my mother-in-law, who is now a type 2 diabetic. She was told, no, keto is very bad for you. You can't do keto. Well, I know many of you on here that are type 2 diabetes that have cured your diabetes from doing the ketogenic, and they told her, no, it was dangerous. It could kill her. Wow. I wish I would have been there that day when they were said that. I would have scolded that doctor. But anyways, it's sad. I'm really trying to get my mother-in-law to do the keto. I'm showing her many things. I think I've got her convinced to maybe start the keto. Sometimes, doctors are going to say what they're going to say because, what, they need to earn their money. They do. That's how they get their money. I understand. I mean, if I was, I did a job and, deep down inside I wasn't trying to hurt anybody, but I needed people to keep coming back to me. I'm going to say whatever I have to say. These doctors aren't hurting you. Yes, they're giving you medications and stuff and keeping you well. And, when you get sick and all of that, we need stuff like that. But some medications most come with so many side effects. And you'll see that in that video. I'm going to show you that Dr. Berg's video with that cardiologist. Medications come with many side effects. That's, sad too. I mean, they don't know. 20 years down the road, they find out this medication was bad. You see things on TV all the time. So it's good for us to live healthy lives with food. And that's what he says, and not do it with drugs, So that's why I like to teach you guys, just keto is so amazing. And just to go over a little rundown quick on keto, keto is a no grain, no sugar diet. So you're not going to eat no more pasta, no more rice, no more bread, no more potatoes, no more starchy veggies like corn or peas. You're not going to do any fruits. I know fruits are great. You say they're great. We know they are, but they are high in sugar, and they are a natural sugar, but they're very high. One apple is like 40 grams of carb. So what we do for fruits is strawberries and raspberries. They are very low. 4 raspberries or 1 large strawberry is 1 carb. So we can still have those. Now, we're not saying they're bad, but remember, our generation now, the fruits and veggies are made very different than they were back in Bible time, back in our ancestor time. They're made very differently now. Things are all growing differently now. So that being said, that's how we do it. We don't drink milk. We do the unsweetened vanilla almond milk. We don't eat any sweets, no donuts, cake, candy, cookies, none of that. If we need anything sweet, we try to find like the Quest products. Those are better, but in the beginning, they're probably not as bad in the beginning, but when you get as low as me, you can be kicked out of ketosis from them. You need to learn your body. You need to buy those keto strips or the blood strips to test all the time to make sure that you're in ketosis always. I've learned now when I go in and out, I feel it, I know. But in the beginning, you won't know. You got to keep your sodium level up there between 35 and 4,000 milligrams, maybe even a little higher for some people, because this is a diuretic way of life. You're going to get rid of all the fluid and inflammation. It's just amazing. When you first start, you can lose 8 to 10 pounds just in fluid immediately within just a few days. So that being said, you want to keep your fluids up. I teach that you want to keep pink salt or sea salt on hand. And if you're feeling weak or tired or dizzy or fatigued or you got a headache, that's a sign of an electrolyte drop. So you want to have the sea salt or the pink salt on hand and what's called no salt, which is potassium. You take a teaspoon of each, put it in a glass of 8-ounce water and drink it down. Now, unless you're getting tremendous cramping in your legs from going to the bathroom so much, if you are getting that, then you don't want the no salt. That's potassium. It's only going to make you go to the bathroom more. So then you would just do the salt, the teaspoon of salt with the 8-ounce glass of water and drink it down. Now, the pink salt and the sea salt won't retain in your body like table salt. Don't do table salt. It's terrible for you on keto, okay? And a quick fix, you can do a little bit of pickle juice. You could do a little bit of those bouillon cubes or the powder. But that is not the correct fix. It will fix it for a while, but that will hold fluid on you. So you want to do the pink salt or the sea salt to give you that electrolyte back. You'll feel great within just an hour or so. And you're going to notice that in the beginning a lot more because you're going to go to the bathroom a lot in the beginning. You release a lot of fluid. So watch for those signs of the weak, the dizzy, the fatigued, the headaches, things like that. That's just drop of electrolyte. Now, if you kept doing that, yeah, it could become dangerous. But it's not dangerous. You're fine. Drink that down. You're fine. Within an hour, you'll feel great. But that's what it is. It's really about just eating fresh, healthy meats, okay? Fresh green leafy veggies, okay? And then like eggs and cheese and like I told you about the fruit. There is a yogurt called Too Good. I did it in a video. We can have those. Those are the only yogurts we can have. But you just want to eat like that. And there are 3 forms, like I was saying in the beginning, for losing, gaining, and maintaining. For losing, you want to use your body fat. Not everybody is going to be the same macro. They talk about a 70% fat macro that we're supposed to meet. You don't want to meet that if you're fat yourself. If you have fat on your body, you're going to use that macro as your high fat. This is called a high fat, low carb diet. Everybody gets it wrong and thinks we're supposed to eat high fat foods. No, that won't be healthy after a while. You will still lose weight. You will definitely do it because you're changing something, so you will. But if you want to get it off quicker and you want to stay healthy, you definitely want to use your body fat as your high fat energy source, okay? That's what I did. That's what my brother did. And that's how we lost it so quick and got healthy so fast. And that was what I was taught by my professional keto doctor and my nutritionist, that you need to use your body fat as your high fat, and then the low carb will come in your foods. You want to eat 20 carbs or less a day, and that can be very hard. No more than 6 in one sitting if you're eating more than 1 meal. Some people do 2 meals. Some people do 1 meal a day, which is called OMAD. Okay, then you could get a little bit more carb in, but you only need to consume 20 a day, and you can do 0. There is no significant value in a carb other than it's an energy source, which we're going to get from fat, or fat on our body will give you the energy. We're just converting from carbs as our energy source over to fat, and it's a fat burning diet is what it is. It's burning fat for fuel. That's why, and it's how our bodies were designed to work. We need fat. Our body's made up as fat, and I'm not talking about the fat you have on your body. I'm talking about our bodies are made up of fat. We have fat in our brain. We have fat in our body, even when you're skinny. So we need the fats. We need the fats and the protein. So that being said, you're going to use your body fat as your high fat source. It will help to get it off quicker and faster, and that's great. Another thing you're going to do, you're going to keep your protein at half your body weight. So whatever your current body weight is, you want it half that in grams. For instance, if you're 200 pounds, you're going to eat 100 grams of protein. In the beginning, if you are doing lower fat and you need more calorie, because of course fat has the most calorie, it is 9 calories per gram, where carb and protein are only 4. So you're not going to get as many calories in. So to get more calories, you would up your protein then. You can up your protein and that won't hurt you. Up the protein to get a little more calories. So eat low lean meats, fresh meats. You can eat processed foods, but just be careful. Don't do it all the time. Eat low lean meats. Buy low fat mayonnaise. We can't have Miracle Whip because that has sugar. Buy low fat mayonnaise. Buy the sugar free ketchup. Some people can do that one. It is made with sucralose, so be careful. Just check with the, like I said, with the strips and the blood. All those will help you to learn. But like low fat cheese, low fat sour cream, low fat cream cheese, all of that, egg whites. Try to do things like that to keep everything low in the beginning and use your body fat. You're going to feel amazing. I have many that follow me. I have helped thousands lose weight and get healthy, and they did it the way I told them to, and it's just flying off of them, and they feel amazing because why? Their body fat is giving them more energy they could ever need. Your body fat will give you all the calories your body possibly needs. That's why we can actually fast. A person overweight could fast for many, many, many days. Somebody did it for 365 days. They fasted because your body will give you more calories. It'll give you 3,500 calories. If you're not putting food in, it will feed off its own calories and give you everything you need. So never be afraid. If you are someone like me where I do 1 meal a day, I drop it way down to 500 calories, but then I go back to maintenance and go up. But I drop it down for a while, it's not going to hurt me because what happens is after I eat that 500, my body kicks in and will feed me the rest of the calories I need. But that's only because I am doing the ketogenic diet. Any other way of life, yes, would be very dangerous. Your body would get fatigued. You wouldn't feel good, all of that, because then you are consuming carbs. So our bodies are running differently is what I'm saying. But ketogenic is one, and I was taught professionally that you can go low and be okay. That is okay. You are not going to hurt yourself. Your body will eat itself, will get all the calories it needs. And then there is such a thing as maintenance mode where you will eat more fat. You will consume more because now you're skinny and you need a fat source when you start to feel weak and stuff. Well, your body now, when you get as low as me, sometimes I need to consume more fat. I still have fat in my body, but sometimes it tells me I need it because I'm getting lower and lower in weight. So then you're going to consume fat. Then you're going to do that 70% fat gram that they talk about. Then you're going to do that. The third one is to gain weight. Some people are going to eat like 200 grams of fat just to put on weight on keto. That's why I love keto. It was designed for every area of life. And it's not just for losing weight. A very healthy person that watches me, you're healthy already. You already are a perfect BMI and everything. You can do keto just to feel amazing. It's a way of life. Sorry about that. Alarm went off. But anyways, it'll make you feel great. The keto is just a wonderful way to live. It is how our ancestors ate because they didn't have everything we have now. They didn't have all the carbs, the grains, the sugars, all the stuff, that we have now in our world. And what happened when everybody was doing the low-fat version of everything, when they did low-fat and ate carbs, like Richard Simmons' diet, South Beach diet, Weight Watchers, all that, I'm not condemning them. But what happens is the world became obese. Nobody was ever getting to a goal weight. People were getting high cholesterol levels, high triglycerides, high sugar levels. All of that was happening. And even somebody that did the ketogenic and like they've come to me and said, well, I stopped because my cholesterol levels went up. Well, they only went up because your body was changing, and they're supposed to go up when you produce ketones in your body. Your doctor just didn't understand that and got scared for you, wanted to put meds in your body. You don't need it, okay? You would have leveled off, you would have went down, you would have went to the level that your body needed to be at. So never be afraid of that, okay? Seriously, study it. All you have to do is study it, and you'll learn for yourself that I am telling you the truth. This is coming from professional people, all right? You will learn for yourself, and I will link that video down below so you can watch that too and understand it a little bit more. High cholesterol level is not what's going to make you cause artery disease or cause you to have a heart attack. What will is carbs. You consume carbs, that's what's going to clog your arteries and cause problems for you. So get on that keto train. Understand how great it is. If you have questions, I link my email down in every one of my boxes. If you have studied and done all that and you still don't understand, I'd love to get you started, help you with macros. If you don't understand macros, it's what our calories are made up of, is protein, fat, and carb. That's what makes our calories up. Okay, that's the macro. So everybody wants to be on a certain macro for losing weight and all that, for your height, your weight, your age, your gender, all of that. Children can do keto. There are keto pages and they are getting amazingly healthy. All of my nephews and nieces are doing keto. Most of them, majority of them are feeling amazing. So it is very healthy for everybody to do. Even a pregnant woman can do keto. Babies are born in ketosis, even if you're not doing keto. And if you breastfeed, they are still in ketosis. So that just proves how healthy keto is. I mean, an infant in ketosis, we know it's healthy. So that being said, like I said, if you need extra help, I do link my email. Just definitely shoot me an email. I've helped many people that way get their weight off, and they're losing weight and they're just loving it. And I want to help the whole world get healthy and understand. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I wasn't going to do it long. I wanted to keep it short. Never do. I'm a talker. But anyways, I'm going to share that video in November, my 4-year wedding anniversary, I was going to say. My 4-year anniversary on keto. I've loved it. I've loved every minute, and I'll share all those photos with you guys. And I want you to really study and look at them and see the transformation even when I hit maintenance. I'm going to write things on each, some of the photos. This is where I was at maintenance, and you'll see as time went on how I was still getting skinnier and everything. So, and looking different. It's just amazing. So, but anyways, I say so too much. If you are new to my channel, hit that big red subscribe button. Subscribe to my channel. Please share around my channel on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, word of mouth, whatever you can, so you can help my channel to grow, so I can help the entire world get healthy. This is my goal. This is my calling of God. I believe it, and I've helped many, and I want to continue to help many. So please share around my channel. And if you're interested yourself, come on in, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you are notified of all my videos, because I also do live keto questions and answers on Saturday or Sundays. I always let you guys know, and you can ask tons of questions in there, and I always do an inspirational video in there, and then I always leave you with something inspirational as well. But anyways, and definitely shoot me a thumbs up. Love those thumbs up. Makes me happy. I love you guys very much. Everybody take care. God bless. And I will see each and every one of you in my very next upload. And everybody remember what? To always keep it keto.